of paper, and I'm sharing my day 1 and 2 of my December daily with you today. So first of all, that was my cover. I did try and film that, but then the video got deleted, so yeah, you just had to see my little quick picture of it there. So day 1 for us, or sorry, number 1 on our list of 25 Christmas things is putting up our Christmas tree. And we actually did this, it was a couple of days before the end of December, a couple of days before December, so the end of November. I was having a really crappy day and I just needed something to cheer me up, so I decided to put the Christmas tree up. And Sam was helping me, so I kind of cut my photos down to a few different sizes because I know I wanted to use that. So I made the photos a little bit smaller so I could put it on there, and then on a couple of other pockets I've just left them as 3x4 size. The photos that I've got there, one is of Sam and one is of our new puppy Luna, and Sam wanted to wear a set of reindeer ears, and then of course Luna had to wear some as well, so that was pretty cute. That we had everyone all dressed up. I was wearing something as well, but there was no one there to take a photo of me, and my selfie skills are not that great, so I was not in the photos for this particular event. And then one of the photos in the bottom on the right is Frank when he came home. We left the star for him to put on the tree, as he has done every year for the last few years, so that's our little tradition. And I was just going through and picking out some different papers and bits and pieces to mount all the photos on. So I went with this one, which is from Coco Vanilla, and it's kind of a pinky peachy colour, and it's got little holly leaves on it. So I thought I would use those until I found this card and decided that that would be way more appropriate because it's got the little tree on there, and I thought that was so cute. It's such a sweet little card. And the picture on that one, I can't even remember what it is. I think it might be Sam and the dog standing next to each other, I'm pretty sure. I didn't actually take that many photos of us setting it all up. I just was kind of in amongst it and enjoying the moment, which is good. I like that. I mean, I'm always upset or disappointed that I don't have enough photos, but at the same time, I've got enough to be able to remember it and know that we had fun and that I was participating in the activity. So that's kind of cool. So I didn't end up using that holly paper. I ended up flipping it over, which has got all the little different coloured dots on that side. So I thought that was toned it down a little bit. The holly seemed to, or the pinky colour seemed a little bit too bright for the whole layout. So just go through, stick everything down. This is quite a quick spread that I did. I think it took me 22 minutes maybe, which is not terribly long for a double page spread. I mean, it's only a 6x8 size, but still, I thought that was not too bad. And I'm just using some of that thin, like super thin washi. Make a little bit of a foundation for that photo to sit on. Sorry, that's Sam in the background, if you can hear that noise. I'm not sure if you can or not. He's chasing the dog in the garage, or they're playing hide and seek or something. Then I wanted to use some of these tiny word stickers. It took me ages to find the perfect one or the right one for this layout. I can't even remember what it says. I think it's like awesome or fun, or I can't remember. But it seemed to fit appropriately with those particular photos. And that one, I know it looks a bit odd placed right in the middle there, but when the photo printed, because he wasn't wearing a shirt, he was only wearing shorts, it looked like his belly was all like funny. It looked all sort of like, I don't know, it looked really weird. And he doesn't actually look like that, so I wanted something to kind of cover it up, and I thought that Joy was quite appropriate to put in there. And then this is a rub-on that I've had for ages. Like, it is so old, and part of it worked, and then one part of it would not come off. So I'm pretty sure I ended up gluing it down. The only problem is it actually says December, and then I realised that I didn't even do this in December. This was actually the end of November that we put the tree up. So I know that in, 10 years when I look back, I am not going to remember that we didn't do it in December, but at the moment it kind of irks me a little bit. But rub-ons, you can't really peel them off once they're stuck down. Oh, that one there was the one that I just put a tiny little bit of glue on the underside of it and stuck it down, and it comes away from the clear plastic on top. So I was pretty happy that it worked. And I will put some still photos in at the end, so you'll be able to see what it looks like. But I kept this page pretty minimal on the embellishments. I didn't really add too much at all to any of the photos. In fact, yeah, I think I play around with the placement of these ones a little bit. I'm a little bit finicky when it comes to what order things actually happened in. And I do add some journaling on that card. I'm pretty sure I do it off camera, so you don't have to sit and watch me write out everything that happened. Oh, this is another thing I did. I put the date, and I put December the 1st on it, and it wasn't till right after I stamped it that I went, oh, that wasn't in December either. So I think my brain is just trying to tell me to go with the flow, and we'll pretend that this whole day happened in December. Because normally my family tradition is the tree goes up on the 1st of December, and it's just the way it is, the way it always has been. So I was a little bit annoyed at myself, but never mind. You get over it and move on, and no one's going to remember. And we had fun, and it doesn't really matter when it got put up or didn't get put up. And this one, this is the one I put the date on, and then the other one I just used one of the phrases to pop on the top of that photo there. And I don't think I do much more to this layout. After I stamp that and do my journaling, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I did get my Versamark out because I was going to do some heat embossing, but then the words on that stamp are so tiny, I didn't think they would come out properly, so I decided not to even try and then risk making a big fat mess all over it. And I wanted to write on this photo about leaving the stuff for Frank, but I couldn't really work out where to write it for it to not look weird. And then I wanted to put a label or something. I just didn't have anything, so I left it blank. Then, oh, that's right. After this, I printed out some cards that are free from Digital Design Essentials, I think. I'll put a link in the description bar below. Yeah, you just saw them come out of the printer then. So each day you get a day and then a little saying on the sheet. So I thought I'm going to use those in each of my pages. So I just popped that one in there, and I didn't do any embellishments on it, and that was it. Now moving on to my day 2 or my number 2. So I just went through and sorted out a couple of the cards that I thought I might have wanted to use on that page, and I kind of already had an idea about I knew which photos were going to go on this page. I kind of worked it out on a bit of paper, only because the page on the right is 3x3 and 2x2 squares on it, so I needed to work out how I needed to print them. So I had that kind of all in my head, and then I was just working out which embellishments to put on. That photo there that I'm showing you, I want to show you close up because it just looks like a blue sky. It's actually 3 or 4 jet planes that were flying over that day. We live very, very, very close to an Air Force base, and they quite often do their practices around here, and we hear them almost every day, and Sam thinks it's amazing. So that was quite fun to watch them do that. We don't normally see them flying like more than one at a time and in formation, so that was kind of cool that we got to see that when we were putting up all our decorations. There's a little bit of entertainment in the middle of the day, I guess. So I went through, cut up all the pictures, and because of the selfie printer, it prints a little bit smaller. My 3x3 photos are quite a bit smaller than 3x3, so I think I might have to adjust that a little bit.